Yeah, so when I first started this, Carol, nice lady during the summer, saw my message about needing a cat place for them. She donated this for me, this little cat house, which was set up on the other part of the yard. And then Jazz donated the big enclosure here, which I thank her very much for donating it to help these cats get saved, and from being in danger from the neighbors killing the cats. And came pretty big. So now these cats are so used to coming in here that they're always in here. Some of them stay out during the day. Most of them, some of them do stay in here. Some of them stay in here all day long, like the little one you saw. Like this one here. Those two are always in here. And the ones, always in here during the day. Sometimes they hang out in here. So if this house comes hanging down, these cats are going to be lost. Without a place for shelter. It's like the little safe haven. And they won't be, and they're afraid of the dogs. That's why they're in here. And the dog runs around the yard. And we know the dog won't go after the cats. But if this gets taken down, they'll no longer stay in the yard. They're going to go somewhere else. Or possibly wind up getting killed by the neighbors. Because these aren't the only neighbors that are killing the cats. There's also other neighbors. Nobody likes the cats here. Don't like animals. That's why this is not a very good environment for them to stay. No rescue wants to take them. Not the fact that they don't want to take them, they just can't take them because they just don't have the room. It's just overwhelming. There's so many cats being rescued out there. I'm watching it all the time on the chats. Every day there's a cat, animals being rescued, and there's just no space for anybody to take the cats. And that's how it is. And so that's why I registered. I figured the only way out of this is starting a rescue sanctuary to get these cats safety. So I applied for a grant to get them out of here. Me, the cats, the dog, all onto our own property. And hopefully I get enough donations to take care of everything that needs to be taken care of. Hopefully teamwork with all the rescuers can join together to help out, if that is anything possible. But so if this has to be taken down, the plan has to be worked out pretty quickly to get replacement for the cats to go into. Even if it's half the size of this thing here. I'll have to put the shelters on top of one another somehow, shelve it, and so that they can go in there, just hang out in there. Because now the weather's getting warm, it's actually better. The weather is warming up now. Come on, Maggie. The cats don't want to play. No. She's still a puppy. 8 months old this month, so she's learning a lot of training. I'm walking her every day, training her to walk, leash walker, so she's not pulling. She listens very well though. But it's getting cold. It's my breath. And this weather is going to be one more cold spell coming. They're saying next Tuesday, not this Tuesday, next Tuesday. And you might even see snow, they're saying. So this is not coming down. I don't care what they're saying. I'm not taking this down until we get something else to replace it. And so hopefully his inspector answers me in a timely fashion to resolve this matter so this can be taken care of the right way. Because the homeowner, he comes here making all these comments about the cats, even about my dog sometimes. So he obviously doesn't like animals like I thought he did. I thought when he said I can have this, up temporarily, it hasn't been that long really. It's only been maybe 6, 7, 8 months I had this up here. I already told him, the cat's got to be, rescued out of here. That's, until then, that's it. And he said, okay. But now his tune changed towards this. I need to close this up. I gotta lock this up. The padlock. I gotta get a bigger padlock. Put on that thing. And so hopefully this is all gonna work out. This is actually is gonna have to be upgraded anyway, because instead of putting more money into it, I'm probably better off getting something more suitable, stronger, because the cats are jumping on you, climbing on you, so they're putting holes in the top. I think that's probably why it's leaking water, all the rain on the other side. And you've seen, I posted the videos of the cats climbing up there, sleeping on top there in the sun. It's even with the heat on in there. Somehow, I guess it rises, or the top was being warmed up, and also from the sun. But during the daytime, I have been turning off the heater because it's not freezing out anymore. So we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully this week I get a response from this inspector. Supposedly he's coming back here in 2 weeks to see if any improvements that were made into the house. Because it's not just this, it's made a fail inspection. It's also because things going on in the house I mentioned already in the past. What's been going on here. And if I don't pass inspection again, he's probably going to be kicked right off. So, who knows what's going to happen after that. But anyway, and you can see how this yard is. Me, 2 other guys here, trying to keep the house together. They're keeping it clean. Everybody else is just totally, they just don't care. There's 16 guys living in this house, including myself. Yeah, so when the summer comes, they're gonna hanging out back here, carrying on back here. The cats will probably be scared to stay in here because they're gonna be carrying on. Anyway, that's why I was trying to work faster. I was trying to get these cats rescued out of here throughout the winter time, which obviously nothing happened. So now, plan B is, because of what's going on now, something's got to work out by getting this here, I guess downsized, I guess, anyway. You see how it's all ripped up on top of here? That's from the wires all popping up, and also the cats climbing up here. They climb up this side, they go on the other side, up this side, and they climb up. And it's probably putting holes up there on the top with their nails. This is probably where it's leaking from somewhere over here. But eventually, it has to. Might have to leave that little one here, because it's small. Not many cats are going to go in there, there's no shelter to put there. But, this has to come down. I might have to see the person who donated it. She might just take it. She might be able to just take it back. Take it back to where she lives and just set it up. She has chickens. It can be used for chickens. It's basically it's made for chickens or small rabbits and stuff like that. So, but taking it down and rolling up all this stuff is going to be a lot of work. Taking this whole thing down, picking it apart. It's probably take just as much time to take it down as it did putting it up. But this, like I said, these cats have been in here for the longest time now. To them, they've been here forever. To us, it might be a short time. To the cats, it's forever to them because their lifespan is different than ours. So they're going to be lost without this shelter. If this has to be taken down, they have no place to go. I know there's cats over there. Look, see the eyes. I see the eyes glowing in the woods there. Let these cats come in and eat, Maggie. Come on. Let's go inside. It's cold tonight. Say goodbye. Good girl.